Hello, amazing viewers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a tale shrouded in mist, magic, and enduring legend. A story that has captivated hearts for centuries and continues to whisper through the ages. We're talking about none other than King Arthur Pendragon, the legendary monarch whose name echoes through the very foundations of Western myth. Get ready, because this isn't just a history lesson, it's an adventure. Imagine a land of gray, rolling hills, ancient oak forests humming with secrets, and skies that stretch on forever. This was ancient Britannia, a place of wild beauty and, at one point, utter chaos. It was an age when warlords tore the land apart, bloodlines clashed over mere dust, and peace was a forgotten dream. But destiny, as it often does, had other plans. In these troubled times, a figure cloaked in gray, the last of the Druids, a man named Merlin, wandered the ancient woods. He bore a wisdom so deep, so forbidden, that it seemed to hum with the very pulse of the earth. Merlin, with his eyes on the stars and dreams filled with prophecy, saw a future. A child, born of dragon's blood and noble heart, destined to unite this broken land. And so, on a night when the storm raged and thunder roared across the land, Arthur was born. His father, the powerful Uther Pendragon, met his end soon after, leaving the infant Arthur in grave danger. To shield the child from assassins and the ruthless political games of the time, Merlin took him away, placing him with a humble family, far from the machinations of royalty. Young Arthur grew up unaware of his true lineage, a simple boy living a simple life. Yet he often felt a strange stirring within him, an ancient echo, as if the wind itself whispered his name, hinting at a greatness he couldn't yet comprehend. This wasn't just any child, this was a king in the making, unknowingly walking among his future subjects. Years passed, and with each passing season, the realm sank deeper into despair. The warlords continued their brutal struggles, and hope dwindled to a flicker. But just when all seemed lost, a miracle appeared one cold winter morning. There, in a quiet, forgotten square, a magnificent sword gleamed like dawn, lodged firmly within a great stone. On its blade an inscription glowed with an otherworldly light, a challenge and a promise for all to see. "Whoso pulleth this sword from this stone is the rightful king of England." Knights, nobles, mighty warriors, they all came, eager to prove their strength and claim the throne. They pulled, they strained, they grunted, their faces red with effort, but the sword remained unmoved, mocking their attempts. It was as if the stone itself laughed at their ambition. Then, amidst the crowd of proud, failing men, a young boy appeared. It was Arthur, a simple lad, out looking for his brother's lost horse, completely oblivious to the grand spectacle before him. With no thought of glory, no ambition in his heart, he simply reached out, his hand instinctively closing around the hilt. And then it happened. A blinding light enveloped him, and with an ease that defied all logic, the sword slid free from the stone. A stunned silence fell over the crowd. From the mist that swirled around them, Merlin's voice, resonant and clear, rang out, "The king has been chosen." And just like that, Britannia had its rightful ruler. From that pivotal day, Arthur's reign began. He wasn't just a king, he was a builder of dreams. He forged Camelot, not just a city, but a shining beacon of light and hope, a place where justice shone brighter than any gold. Around him, the bravest, most honorable souls in the land gathered, the Knights of the Round Table. Here they sat as equals, united by a common purpose, to uphold chivalry, defend the weak, and pursue justice. Names like Lancelot the Brave, Gawain the Loyal, and Galahad the Pure became legends in their own right, transforming myth into flesh, embodying the very ideals of Camelot. It was a golden age, a time when courage and honor walked hand in hand. But even the brightest light casts a shadow, and within Camelot's majestic walls, love and betrayal began their intricate, tragic dance. Queen Guinevere, fair and radiant, and Sir Lancelot, Arthur's most loyal and trusted knight, found themselves entangled in a forbidden love, a secret that would ultimately unravel the very fabric of their world. When the truth inevitably emerged, Arthur's heart, though noble, shattered into a million pieces. Yet, in an act of profound compassion, he chose mercy, a decision that tragically became the wound that would ultimately doom them all. The seeds of destruction had been sown, not by external enemies, but by the complex, often heartbreaking nature of human relationships. The realm, once united, began to crumble. Mordred, a figure born of deceit and vengeance, rose to claim the crown, fueling the fires of betrayal. Like a wildfire, disloyalty spread through the land, engulfing all that Arthur had worked so hard to build. The inevitable clash came on the blood-soaked plains of Camelot. The sky itself seemed to weep thunder as Arthur and Mordred met in a final, brutal duel, each striking the fatal blow that claimed the other's life. As his strength faded, Arthur, with his last breath, turned to his loyal knight, Sir Bedivere, whispering, "Return Excalibur to the lake, to the hand that gave it." Bedivere, with a heavy heart, carried out the king's final command. The magnificent sword arced through the air, and from the still waters of the lake, a white hand, the ethereal Lady of the Lake, rose to grasp the blade before vanishing beneath the surface once more. They say Arthur did not truly die that day. Legend has it that Merlin, in his infinite wisdom, carried the fallen king to Avalon, the mystical Isle of Eternal Rest, a place where time itself holds its breath. There, Arthur sleeps, waiting, and the prophecy continues. When darkness once again threatens to devour the world, the king shall awaken, Excalibur once more in hand, to lead humankind into dawn. The tale of King Arthur is more than just a story. It's a timeless reminder that legends don't die. They sleep, waiting for the world to need them again. It's a story of hope, courage, love, and the enduring power of justice, even in the face of inevitable human flaws. It shows us that even in chaos, a hero can rise, and that ideals, once forged, can shine on through the darkest of times. Thank you so much for joining me on this legendary journey today. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of King Arthur. If you loved this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends who love a good story, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on our next adventure. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the amazing stories that shape our world.